So let's look at some more conversion problems, and all of these problems you're going to find have both a top and a bottom unit because I wanted to give you a little more practice with that skill. So let's start with number 8. We have 60 miles per hour and we're going to convert that to meters per second. So the first thing you do obviously is you write down the value that you're given, which in this case is velocity of 60 miles. I'm going to abbreviate that MI per 1 hour. And I want to convert that to meters per second. So I'm going to do the top unit first. I'm going to convert those miles to meters. So the miles have to go on the bottom so that they cancel. That puts the meters on the top. Mile is bigger than a meter. I bet you all knew that. So 1 mile, it takes 1609 meters. And that's a little bit sloppy, so I'm going to fix that. So it takes 1,609 meters to make a mile. So let's get that written in. Okay, and now I can go ahead and cancel my miles top and bottom, and if I stopped the problem right now and just did the multiplication, I would end up, my units would come out in meters per hour, but they asked for meters per second, so I have to convert that bottom unit also. So hours, that bottom unit, because it's on the bottom, is going to go on the top now. And then that puts seconds on the bottom where I want my answer to have them. So an hour is longer, so 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. And now I can cancel those hours top and bottom. And if I look at what units have not canceled, I see that on the top I have meters and on the bottom I have seconds. And I'm good to go because that's what the question asked for. So now what you're going to do in your calculator is do 60 times 1609, and then divide that number by 3,600, and that will give you your final answer. And then just make sure you include those units. Your final answer is going to come out in meters per second, okay? All right, so number 9, they're giving us meters per second, and they want us to convert that to miles per hour. So let's jot that down. We have 130 meters per second. And I want to convert those meters to miles. So now the meters are going to go on the bottom, so they cancel, and the miles will go on the top. And just like above, 1 mile is 1,609 meters. So now my meters will cancel. I'm in miles, but I also have to get those seconds converted to hours. So seconds are on the bottom. That means I have to put them on the top. That puts hours on the bottom. And 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. So now I can cancel those seconds out, top and bottom. And again, just to double check, if I look at my units on the top that haven't canceled, I have miles, and on the bottom I have hours. So that's looking good. So now all you have to do in your calculator is multiply 130 by 3,600, and then divide that number by 1609, and that will give you the correct answer. Just make sure that you include your units of miles per hour, okay? So if you take a look at number 10, that one is asking you to convert feet per second to miles per hour. So feet to miles, I believe there's a conversion up in the box above where it says conversions. So there it is. You should be able to use that to get from miles to feet. So I'm going to let you do that one on your own. Good luck. So this next problem, they gave us gallons per month, and we're going to convert that to liters per hour. So this one's going to be a little bit more involved. So I'm going to go ahead and jot down that value that they gave me, 12,080 gallons, big number. And that is per month, so I'll put my fraction bar and put months on the bottom. And I have to get to liters per hour. So I'm going to go to liters first. I'm going to convert that top unit first. So gallons are on the top. I want those to go away, so they have to go on the bottom. And now liters. If I look up above at my conversion box, I see quarts to liters, but I don't see gallons to liters. That means I'm going to have to go to quarts first. So quarts are going to have to go on the top. I'm going to abbreviate that QT. And a gallon is bigger than a quart. And I don't know if you guys know this, but it takes 4 quarts to make 1 gallon. So now my gallons will cancel out. And if I were to stop now, my answer would come out in quarts per month, but I got to get those quarts to liters. So the next conversion, and there's no way to avoid the decimal, guys. Quarts are going to have to go on the bottom. And if I look, I see that 1 quart is the same as 0.946 liters. So I'll fill that in, and now my quarts cancel out. So now I'm in liters per month, but they wanted liters per hour. So now I have to work on converting that bottom unit. The months have to be converted to hours. So for months, I'm going to go to days, and I'm going to assume 30 days in a month. So months are going to go on the top. I'm going to have 1 month on the top. And it takes 30 days to make a month. So that goes on the bottom. And then from days, I should be able to get to hours. So I'll put my days on the top and my hours on the bottom. And 1 day, of course, is 24 hours. So now if I go back and look, it looks like my months have canceled top and bottom, and my days have canceled top and bottom. So just a quick check again of what units are left. Liters on the top have not canceled, and hours on the bottom have not canceled, and that's what they asked for, so I should feel good about my answer. Now you still have to do the calculation with the numbers, so take in your calculator, do 12,080 times 4, then multiply that by 0.946, and then take that number and divide it by 30, and then take that answer and divide it by 24, and that will give you your final answer, and your units will come out in liters per hour. So good luck with that. All right, so 27 miles per gallon into kilometers per liter. So let's jot that down. We've got 27 miles per 1 gallon. All right, I'm going to convert the miles first. So miles are getting converted to kilometers. So miles have to go on the bottom, and kilometers are going to go on the top. And if you have 1 mile, I'm going to round and say I have 1.6 kilometers. Some of you might use 1.61 or 1.609. I'm not going to be that exact. I'm just going to round it to 1.6. So I'm going to cancel out my miles now, top and bottom, and I'm in kilometers per gallon, but they want me to get to kilometers per liter, so I got to convert that bottom unit. So the gallons have to go on the top. And again, I don't have a conversion for gallons to liters, so I'm going to go to quarts, put quarts on the bottom. So if I have 1 gallon, I have 4 quarts. So now my gallons are gone. And now I'm going to convert those quarts to liters. So the quarts are on the bottom. That means they have to go on the top. Liters will go on the bottom. And again, I have 1 quart for every 0.946 liters I have. Okay, so now my quarts are gone. And again, if I just do a quick check of what's left, what didn't cancel, it looks like kilometers on the top and liters, on the bottom. So my answer should come out correctly unit-wise. For the numbers, again, use your calculator, do 27 times 1.6, and then divide that by 4, and then take that answer and divide it by 0.946, and you should get the correct answer, and it will come out in kilometers per liter, okay? Last one, 186,282 miles per hour. And you're going to convert that to meters per second. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the speed of light in a vacuum. So technically, you could look the answer up online, but you have to show your work to get any credit for it. So good luck with that. So here's the challenge problem. You can rent a storage locker for $32 per square yard per month, or $2 per square foot per week. If you assume 30 days in 1 month, I want you to determine which option is the least expensive. And of course, you have to show your work. You can't just guess. And I'd also like you to determine how much money you would save in 1 year using the least expensive option. So give this a go. If you get stuck or you want a hint, you can email me and I'll help you out with this. Good luck.